Now in the previous subtask, we generated a password with 8 characters, and the first 6 were alphabets, and the next one was number, and the last one was a special character. But there we did not take user input. So in this particular subtask, we'll be taking in the user input as to what length should be the password and whether or not the user wants special characters or numbers. Now coming to the code, first we have our toLower function which we are defining. So over here we're going to take input given by user as an input for this function, and then we're going to iterate through a for loop to iterate until the end of the input given by the user. And now we're going to convert every single letter present in the input given by the user to lowercase using this particular line. So we're going to iterate through every letter and convert it into lowercase using this entire function. Now in the user input function, we're going to take in length, use special characters, and use number as an input. So first we're going to print and ask the user to enter the length of the password, and then we're going to take length as an input. And then we're going to create a character array to store user input for special characters, that is whether or not they want it or not, that is either yes or no. And then we're going to take that input and store it in the character array which we declared above. And after that we're going to convert it to lowercase using the toLower function. And after converting it to lowercase, if it's yes, we're going to compare it using strcmp, which is going to compare two string variables, and if they are equal, then it's going to give out output as 0. So what we're doing over here is we are comparing a special char input given by the user and yes. So if they both are equal, that is the user has given yes, then it's going to give out an output of 0, and 0 equal to 0, that output will be 1, that is it's true. And after that we'll be assigning it to use special characters. And after that we're going to do the same for number, that is we're going to create a character array called numbers input, and once again we're going to ask user for input, and once again we're going to convert it to lower using toLower, and after comparing whether or not it's equal to yes, then we're going to assign it to the use numbers variable. And here we have a function to generate password which is on the previous subtask. Coming to the main function, let's initialize length, use special characters, and use numbers, after which we'll be generating a random seed for the random number generator using time null. And after that we're going to get user input using the user input function, and we're going to generate the random password, and we're going to create a character array called generate password which is of length 100. So basically we're assuming over here that our password length can be at max 100, and then we're going to print out the generated password. Let's just run this code once. So let the length of the password be 6, and let me give yes. So I haven't put the generate password function right now over here, but you can see our input is being validated. So let's just submit this code once. So passed both the test cases, let's move on to the next subtask.